podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbb-radio.com.
Sup, dude? This is Tank from Tank Talk. Speaking to a microphone here. I have Emerging Media Creators Co-op. And you know what? Another hell of a weekend in the sports world. Isn't that right, Brother Brent?
Yeah, champagne got to me. I'm not feeling good.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, I took it home and
Sorry to hear that.
every night. Just
There was a lot of champagne.
Yeah, a lot.
Big ass bottles. Shout out Shy Buff for sending that through.
That was nice. That was some good champagne, too. You could tell by my quality production levels last week.
Oh. And as you could hear, that is the one and only Maranto on the ones and twos there.
Hello, everyone.
Whoa.
Yes.
what do you wear?
Stylish. What's that about?
Well, this little thing we like to wear, the real football fans, the soccer.
What are you talking about?
You got to hold the shit up like this now.
No.
So Saturday, I have a lot of soccer news in the world right now. I know you're going to talk about some of it, but Saturday.
Oh, no, you are, because now I want to introduce a new segment.
New segment. Moreno's soccer knowledge.
No. What can we call it? Real quick. How do we feel about ladies and gentlemen? This is. Fuck, I don't know. You got anything good?
Put it on the Twitter.
Richie's footy thoughts.
Richie's thoughts.
That's so bad that it's great. I think we should go with that because it's
ladies and gentlemen.
Richie. Now I feel like is my aunt here? Because those are the only people in the world that still calls me Richie. Oh, my cousins still call me Richie. It's great.
See?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Little Richie.
So not Little Richie. That's
all right.
Well, let's go with Richie's footy knowledge or something. I don't know. Footy.
Richie's footy thoughts.
Footy thoughts. Okay. Well,
Footy
first
thoughts.
of all,
Okay.
Footy fetish.
I gotta say,
Okay.
my team won pretty much everything they could win. They won what's called the treble. So Manchester, not United like somebody said.
States of
Manchester
America.
City.
Sorry.
Manchester City. We are the noisy neighbors, as we like to be known. I've been rooting for them for about over a dozen years. I picked
I don't know
them.
what dozen is.
I picked them out because because they were kind of like they seemed like Buffalo. They seemed like a Buffalo, like an underdog, Philadelphia kind of city. And they were starting to finally get some funding. So anyways, this team's done very well. Manchester City won the Premier League. Then they won what's called FA Cup, which is where all the professional football teams in England are all in a tournament. And you got, like, from the lowest team to the highest team, they all get, theoretically, a team that has, like, a stadium with 4,000 seats will play like Man United. It's pretty cool. They won that, and then they also made it to the Champions, which is the European Championship. And on Saturday, they beat Inter Milan and won the championship. So they won what's called the treble because they have 3 championships. So
You trouble.
it's pretty exciting because City's been considered the best team in a long time, but they could not get over that hump and win the Champions League. And that's obviously very prestigious because you're playing all the best teams from all the countries in Europe. So shout out to Pep and the boys and Holland and Rodri and everybody. We had a player, one of our best player went down very early in the game for an injury. And we still rallied and we won. So it was
Did
a
he
lot
come
of
back and get a goal?
no, because once you get subbed out, you can't come back.
Oh,
in.
okay.
So he went out, and that's it.
Yeah.
So so Kevin De Bruyne, a lot of very famous Belgian player, hasn't really been able. He's won leagues and stuff. Couldn't win World Cup. So this was his year. He's our best player. Obviously, he didn't finish the game, but he obviously had a great. There's a couple guys from Manchester City that will be considered for Ballon d'Or, which is the top award for all soccer players. Messi and Ronaldo are the most famous people that win that. So it was a great weekend at our house. Let's say it. Not as good as them. They partied a lot.
Well,
I can believe it.
Yeah.
Just like me.
There's other soccer news, actually.
There's other soccer news, too. Yeah.
We want to dive back into Richie's footy thoughts.
So unless you, I don't know how, even if you don't know anything about soccer, you had to have heard of the name Lionel Messi. He's arguably the greatest player of all time. Some people would debate that, but I'm going to
say at least top 3. You could interchange them.
Yeah, I mean, you could, especially considering.
Holy shit! You know soccer?
Well, considering the level of talent.
I forgot the other one's name, but yeah.
I mean, currently, it's what's cool for soccer fans right now is just the people that are the Messi camp and there's people that are Ronaldo camp. And ultimately, what it comes down to is Ronaldo. As much as I like Ronaldo, Messi's had a better career. He's won bigger things. There's other guys from other generations that you could argue were better or not better or whatever. But obviously, Messi's always going to go down. It's the LeBron, Jordan thing. Like for this era to have been able to watch Lionel Messi and Ronaldo play against each other for a while. But Messi's amazing. And obviously, he's a worldwide name. Everybody in the world knows him. Obviously soccer's not as big in this country, but it's going to be now because everybody's super interested in what Lionel Messi does. Going to David Beckham's team called Inter Miami down in Miami.
What's how much did he get paid? Because I know Apple had a hand in this as well.
Millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
It's a lot of money, and it's one of those things that I don't think the way soccer salaries work is very different, even in MLS, because there's a lot of hidden money, I think. There's a lot of I think the league helped pay for this. It's almost like profit sharing in hockey where I think there's almost a pool of money that every team submits to. And I think he also probably got part ownership of the team. So a lot of the details
Just about to say that.
are rumors and stuff.
Oh, you weren't.
But
like
Beckham obviously was when Beckham came to America from playing in Europe. He was immediately a big star. Obviously, he was very good looking. He dated a Spice Girl. And then there was a movie at the time called Bend It Like Beckham, which just because everybody kind of knew his name because of a movie. Is Beckham as good as Messi? Absolutely not. Beckham's never that good. There's a lot of English fans who hate Beckham because he blew it once in World Cup.
He fucked Beckham.
Yeah, so Beckham.
Talk about bending and blowing.
There's
a
a lot of hate for
Monday.
Beckham. There's a lot of hate for Beckham.
Footy thoughts here.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate for Beckham. So no, so they signed him on whatever day that was in Miami, and I don't even know when he starts. I don't think we even know officially what his first game is going to be. But in the time frame, every ticket in Miami sold out, and any team that's playing Miami, those games all sold out to the point that the Miami Stadium, which is only about 19,000, it's not a very big stadium, but every ticket now is a season ticket. Everybody just bought season tickets for the rest of the year. And the prices went from whatever they were to 4 times, 5, 6 times what they were. And including all the other games, if they're playing Toronto or New England or whoever they're playing, all those games are sold out too potentially. And then the Instagram following for Inter Miami is now 4th highest in all sports. It's crazy. It's just nuts.
That's the Messi effect.
It is the Messi effect. It really is.
What? Say that again.
Just think about the jersey sales. I'm how many jerseys did Aaron Rodgers sell? Probably
a lot.
I don't know off the top of my head.
But it's a lot, right? And
top 10.
Yeah, it's crazy. And
I remember.
The last thing I'll say about Messi is that I still think he's pretty damn good. He won a World Cup in December. So it's not like a guy coming way, like when Pele came to New York Cosmos in 1970. Pele
That's
was
the other one.
Yeah.
Pele, and there's a lot of arguments on whether Pele is the greatest of all time or not.
Some
that
could
was
say
the third.
that.
Some
could say that.
He never played on the it's like he never played in the NFL almost. He played in a lot of other places and obviously had a tremendous World Cup career. But by the time he came to New York Cosmos in '78 or whatever the heck it was, I don't even remember what year it was. I was too little.
It was
and it was like he was old. Where Messi coming, I wouldn't say he's not in his prime, but 38-year-old Messi's probably better than 99% of the guys on that pitch in MLS.
Kind of like LeBron.
Sure,
I guess so.
So
ladies and gentlemen, that was Richie's Footy Thoughts.
Sure. Pep Guardiola, greatest coach of all time.
The first and the last.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, probably.
That'll probably be
Well,
a
until
few
next
more.
year when World Cup comes to America, then you're going to have all kinds of – or not 2026.
Hey, if the show's still around, should we go?
Yeah.
God.
There's
Feel
gonna be
like we
there'll
got
be
to.
games in Toronto. There'll be games in Philadelphia. There'll be games in a lot on the Eastern Seaboard, like Baltimore, Philly, New York. There's gonna be games within a day's drive. So
Okay.
it's exciting. It's good stuff.
Tank Talk live from the World Cup.
There you go.
Soccer Lombardi.
From the world.
There you go.
Tank Talk is for the
Well,
world.
I'm glad I could kill 10 minutes
I-
of the episode
it
for
felt
you.
like 20.
So, oh man.
No, I'm
It
just
felt
kidding.
like an hour,
Sound
dude.
like my brother. Oh, I don't like soccer. They don't have any goals in that game. Okay, whatever. Shut up. Yeah, because
Well-
football, we rounded up like it's a touchdown, but it's worth 7. So it just makes the score sound great.
Dude, come on.
Get,
What's
yeah, I'm
your-
gonna, I'm gonna throw shade. I'm flashing that.
just
shade
because
right
you
back
got
in.
your
Come
soccer
on.
segment today doesn't
That's
mean
it.
you just settle in that corner over
Yeah,
there. Take it
I'm
easy.
done taking this off. I'll hang it back up on the wall where it belongs. So,
Um,
all right, I'm done.
well,
Thank
I'm,
you.
I'm,
Thank
I'm
you for
glad
my
you had a
moment.
good weekend.
I had a
Shout
very
out
good
to
weekend.
the champion
We're very excited.
man.
Yeah.
Some emotional tears too.
Shout
I
out
would
to the
say.
champion Man City.
Yeah.
Not you.
I had nothing to do with it.
No, I was saying because you got on me about saying Man U earlier, not you specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Man
just want to
U.
clear that. I don't want any problems in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
You know what I mean?
And then Rich said, "Man, you stink for getting that wrong."
it's I don't even know like if there's a NFL equivalent to
Of what?
saying the wrong like if
Oh, I don't.
New
probably
York
not.
Giants Jets. I don't even know if that's the same level of
No.
Well,
maybe New York in basketball. Maybe I don't know. Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know. Is there anything like that? If
really
you
get
get,
them screwed up.
is there 2 teams like that? Chicago, maybe. I don't know. Like you could get the teams confused in baseball. I don't even know.
Bears and Cubs, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Historic teams. They
Different
know. They
sports.
know.
Yeah. Same animal, kind of.
Sure.
And there's still a stable being built in Chicago as well, so some may
Yeah.
get that misconstrued when they compound them together. But
Yes.
You're talking about the new stadium that they started building, and they said, "Fuck you guys! I'm actually not going to build the stadium here."
if
Wow.
that's what seems like the story, we'll have to stay, keep your eyes on that situation. But brother Brent, how was your weekend, man? Did you? I mean, seeing you came in a little rough this morning.
A little
Earlier
rough.
this,
Drank champagne.
Mhm.
Okay. And then I watched some sports. We had some sports going on.
All right, well, let's talk about it a little bit.
Just
Before
a
we
little bit.
before we dive into the sports, just want to say, have a quick moment of silence for the greatest villain in wrestling of all time.
All time.
The Iron Sheik passed away this weekend at the age of 81. Moment of silence for Sheiky baby. The fucking moment passed, jabroni.
What?
World champion. It's funny because, you know, like podcast hosts, you know, you want to get guests on the show, which unfortunately David Pindell was supposed to come on the program, but
Things happen.
Kind of went ghost.
Well, why you gotta?
I don't know.
It's all the way on the other side of the world, dude.
I
Come
know.
on.
I'll
This
go.
is some slack.
They will give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we'll get you on next time. Hopefully. No, it is early in the morning over there in Japan.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I was looking forward to that conversation, man. He's got a cool story.
I was about to say the story is wild. And again,
He
the college days. I don't watch college, so I wouldn't know.
I was going to ask him because when we were doing our research a little bit about David, I forget which site it is, but it tracks like college visits for each player.
Yeah.
I didn't dive too deep into other players or anything, but I was obviously looking at his profile. He had a visit with UB.
He did.
Didn't like what he seen, so he went
And I don't blame him.
he went elsewhere. Then he went over to UConn.
What?
Went crazy over there. Was bouncing around from different leagues, but his story's cool, man. Like
Just look it up, honestly. Like,
maybe we
it's-
get him back on, and we'll figure that out.
Yeah, it's worth doing some homework on.
I tried watching a little bit of it's the Japan league, football league he's in.
Yeah.
Went on their website, dude. I don't understand Japanese, so I couldn't really
Well,
figure out
you
what was
lost.
where on the website. So, nonetheless, moving along here. But the point I was getting to was with the Iron Sheik. I was sending my messages out just to different athletes in beat writers and everything like I normally do, try to get guests on the program.
Yeah, that's what we do on the show here.
Iron Sheik was going to be one of them.
That would have been awesome, honestly.
As a quick story, I do have his manager's email somewhere because back in the day when we made music, I was going to have him do like a little cameo.
Not we.
What do you mean?
I was not part of
Oh,
that.
yeah, well, whatever.
Whatever.
Buffalo Dill was a part of it back then, but because the song was called Iron Sheik, but he was for how young I was, I did not have the money for that.
No, sir.
I'll tell you that. But anyways, yeah, rest in peace, Iron Sheik, greatest villain all time. I don't even think that could be debated or argued because there's not a heel wrestler that's been most hated like he did, or he was.
Well, that was also a different time, and they used that to their
completely
ability. So,
different time.
Like we're not gonna talk about it, but yeah,
You
real heat, and he didn't have to try.
Go ahead and do a quick YouTube.
Just figure out why he was hated.
But let's hop back into the sports. And a lot happened over the weekend. Let's
Yeah.
quit beating around the bush and cut that bitch down. So
What?
there's a situation we need to address, okay? Before we get into the NBA Finals, because I know Miami's buzzing, man. Like what Maranto was saying earlier, they signed Messi down there.
Yeah.
Heat are in the finals.
Yeah.
Dolphins look pretty good going into this next season.
They got Jalen Ramsey. Yeah.
Yeah. Marlins, I couldn't tell you.
They got Jazz, dude. Just know him.
All right.
He's on the cover of the game, dude.
Yeah,
Keep up.
I will once we get to the home run derby.
Okay, that is gonna start for you. Okay.
That's when I show up. But nonetheless, there's a situation we need to address that happened at the last Miami Heat game. I don't know if it was before the game started or at halftime, but prayers up for Bernie, man.
Who?
Their mascot. If we could split the screen a little bit so we could show the people what happened here.
Just a little bit.
Or you looking up Man City stats?
Yep.
Oh, holy
Oh.
shit.
That's the wrong one.
He said,
Wrong
"Let me
one.
get on the camera real quick." Bernie, who?
You're definitely not Bernie.
I'm not burning.
No, and you don't want to be right now.
We're getting there.
Yeah, prayers up for Bernie, man, because
Anywho, there was a celebrity there talking to Bernie.
here it is. They had Conor McGregor show up to the game,
What a
like
celebrity!
a celebrity appearance. You know, they just thought it'd be funny. Yeah, during halftime, let's have Bernie put the gloves on, square up against Conor. Conor knocked him out cold.
Yeah, his head bounced off the floor, literally.
I
And I was like, I don't think that was fake.
From the last couple situations Conor's been in Miami, not too positive.
Keep him out.
So I'm not sure what they were thinking going into this one because I guess I forget when, but they had I want to say it was Wilder, Deontay Wilder,
For what?
to do this same segment during the Heat game, and he did the same. He fucking knocked out Bernie.
Might be the CTE, dude. They just don't know how to hold it back.
So now it's like, did they think anything was going to be different when you bring fucking Conor McGregor in?
I feel like they had to know a little bit, right?
I don't know because I wish we had a video. But so he hits him with one hook. I think that could have been it. I think that was going to be the bit, you know. Okay,
'Cause
Bernie
he already
gets
hit
knocked
him.
out by McGregor. But as you can see in this photo here, he fucking lands another one, ground and pound.
Hammer fisted him, dude. Like, what are we doing? He's a mascot.
Got sent to
I'm
the
not-
hospital.
I'm not sure how much protection that mascot costume provides to your face.
Probably nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's just foam, right? it's
Shut-
not. It's not.
It's just
You know.
light
Yeah.
because they don't want it
And-
too
and-
heavy.
and
It's
look
not armor. It's not like
No.
Kevlar or something.
Look
like
at
that.
the other side of the image.
Yeah.
Connor knows what the fuck he did.
He said, "I knocked him out."
Well, he figured he better try
knocked
to
him
knock
out.
somebody out. Because he's not. It's his last couple fights. I don't think have been very good, right? He's
He
not.
lost.
Oh, well.
I mean,
New documentary out on Netflix.
oh, okay. I did not know that.
I still got to watch it, but
Okay.
so they did one before years ago when he was on his run and everything. It was an awesome doc. So I'm
Yes.
kind of curious.
I saw that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued as to what this one's gonna look like.
How they, that's not going as well as it was.
Yeah.
Was.
But go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say it's probably like Kanye's.
Excuse
A
me?
little bit of the past, a little bit of now.
I still gotta watch that one too.
Oh, brother,
I know.
it's always something. It's always something.
I got a full list of things I need to catch up on. But
Do that in the wintertime, though.
yeah,
Stuck in the house.
yeah, it's summer, man. I'm outside all day.
We're outside. See,
I'm
got that
a-
golf hat on.
'Cause I'm a golfer. I want people to know. You know what I mean?
You don't have time to sit and watch Netflix in the summertime.
No, he's
what I'm
out
saying.
golfing.
Well, speaking of which, now Netflix is cracking down on shared logins, and
Yeah.
obviously we share the moms, and
Yeah.
they're starting to pick up on what we're doing. So I haven't been able to get in Netflix the past couple days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was like, because a couple weeks ago they were like, yo, like, I don't recognize this TV. This ain't your household. I was like, no, like, everything's good here. This is the right account. This is the right TV. They're like, all right, if you say so. So then a couple days ago, I went to go watch something. They came back and was like, no. You lied, bro. Like,
Netflix
we've been tracking you
police
down.
showing up.
This is not.
FBI, open up!
Southern Parkway is not your household. So I was like, are you on vacation? So I was like, yeah, we're on vacation. So I clicked
There you
it, and unfortunately, I had to send like a code to the accounts holder's phone or whatever. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. We'll figure that out at a different time. Because we got
These
some
damn
family stuff
corporations
going
trying
on,
to
so I
make
didn't want to
money.
be a bother. But yes, I don't even know how we got. Oh, the Conor McGregor documentary. I was
Documentary,
saying, how the
dude.
fuck did we get to Netflix? But nonetheless,
That's not good. It looks
fucking
like
knocked him out. He gave him
Yeah.
CTE. That's what the report
He
was.
said, pass it on.
When was this? What day was this?
It was just a couple nights ago.
Yeah, I was about to say 2 nights ago, maybe.
How come no one tackled him like they did like guy at the PGA tournament? Someone should tackle him.
Yeah, you
All right,
see that?
Let me. Yeah, I seen that. He definitely played some ball back in his day.
Yeah, definitely.
But like, all right, you're just curious. You're gonna go fucking tackle Conor McGregor.
That's
You
true,
see
I'm
what he
not.
fucking did to Bernie? I wouldn't want to step on that court neither, brother.
Get him from behind. When he's not looking.
You know,
You know?
No, might be worse.
that's what he did for a living.
It's like
It's
a,
true.
it's
You
like
know
a,
what I mean?
it's like a horse.
That's true.
You want to be behind a horse.
But
Okay.
Connor knew. He knew what he's doing. Look at him.
I guess no publicity. No, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
That's why he's so happy.
here
right
we are
there.
talking
Yeah.
about him.
He's fucking thrilled. He just won the UFC championship after this.
Okay. I don't know if that guy was in contention.
Well, he fuck you, Bernie.
That's just. Is he
Fuck
all
you.
right?
Where the fuck is Mayweather?
Is the guy all right? Does that mean if the guy's okay?
He's in the hospital.
hospital.
He got sent to the
Get
hospital
out
right
of
after
here!
this.
How did I miss this?
You didn't, we're just talking about it.
I didn't. I thought I didn't. Thought you were exaggerating that he was like.
Now let me pull it up.
No, like he's actually in the hospital.
Oh,
Like
this-
I want to say he's got
worse than
a few
this.
broken
is
bones.
Worse than the bad publicity. It's the lawsuit. It's like the guy
I
who
don't
punched the
give a
camera
damn.
guy. He's got.
Oh,
Someone's
I'll
suing
pay
him.
that.
That's terrible.
Bernie knocked out. by
Listen, this is
Conor
just
McGregor.
Connor's world.
All right, here we
living
go.
in
So
it.
this is what ESPN said. They said the man who plays Heat mascot Bernie was sent to the emergency room after being punched by UFC star Conor McGregor, and an encore bit report said. The man, according to The Athletic, received pain medication. Okay, so he was sent home and he's doing well now. So shout out Bernie, man.
He's doing real well because he's got his lawyer's name is somebody something. Punched by Conor McGregor, we'll sue for you. That's gonna be the commercial.
Boom! He knocked his head off.
Yeah.
Oh, and there goes the whole
knocked-
illusion too. Now
knocked-
all those kids are like, "Oh my God, it's just a guy in that costume."
Well, no, he kept the helmet on, but his fire hat flew off.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
All right, well,
I-
shout
I-
out Bernie, man.
yeah.
So we're glad you're doing better.
Sorry I missed this, but okay.
Glad you're doing better, Bernie. Yeah, we had to address it because there's no way, like,
How do you get away with this?
this needs attention. Connor, what the fuck are we doing? Last time you were in Miami and news broke, you threw someone's phone, you know. I forget what the rest of the story was, but he gets caught up in Miami.
Guy's got to settle down.
He's got to take it easy.
Yeah.
It's like
This is Bernie,
He
man.
likes what the sun's doing to him. It gives him the good vibes. What are the vibes? Knocking people out. Okay?
guess so. This is how it works.
Fucking Connor.
But while we're on the Miami Heat, and I feel better, much better now that we know that Bernie's he's at home.
Yeah.
He's healthy.
Resting up.
Sounds like, other people will be home resting soon, too. So.
Oh,
What?
I guess that's what I was going to get to here because
Not looking so good.
it's 3-1 going. Are we going? No, we're going back to Denver.
Denver.
This looks like Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, even Aaron Gordon, man. I've been shocked with the way Aaron Gordon's been playing in this NBA Finals.
They just got the right role player. There's usually one.
And so you think, so they could close it out tonight and take it home. But looking back at the 2016 dunk contest, who knew, after that, Zach LaVine's solid.
He is.
But would we have guessed that Aaron Gordon would?
Should have won.
Well, not even just that night, but looking down into the crystal ball, seeing him hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy.
Well, he got out of Orlando.
Regardless,
That's all he really needed.
Aaron Gordon, we're talking, because he was just known for his dunking. He couldn't really.
Yeah, that is true. But hey, you gotta adapt and thrive.
He has been playing his role, man.
Perish. Yeah, you got to play your role. He said, "Okay, I can't be a star of the team. Boom, let me play a role." Kind of like Blake Griffin. Kind of. Kind of.
Once Blake started playing his role, he kind of fell off.
He was also on shitty teams, so
Brooklyn Nets were shitty.
they didn't work out. They were shitty, team-wise. Great hoopers.
He's
just couldn't figure it out together.
He's just in Boston. You didn't even know that, did you?
No. All right. Blake Griffin stinks. Okay. I said it.
He didn't even play his ass. He even tried he tried switching up his look. He got a little mustache going. A little homage to Larry Bird. Still didn't work.
Why are the people doing this?
People didn't do it. He did it.
No, the mustache. The people meaning him and Vince McMahon. That's it.
Well, it doesn't,
Small group.
It doesn't look like Vince McMahon's. I'll tell you that.
Well, no, it's probably nice. It's probably a decent mustache. I haven't seen it, but it's not a little pencil ass.
That's not drawn in.
Little Mickey Mouse.
He got to have some fight left in him. You got to think, right?
Who?
Miami Heat.
Oh,
Or is it is the Denver Nuggets winning their first championship tonight?
I would like to say the Heat could win this one, but I feel like since they're in Denver, I don't know.
They did it once in the series already.
Jokic might be like, "Fuck it, dude. We're winning at home. I don't feel like going out again."
But now think of this. Maybe they're like, Denver's cool. There's something. Go up in the mountains and hold a trophy up, but you went into Miami. Go to the beach, go to clubs.
Oh yeah, you're right.
A little, nicer
Yeah, they gotta
weather.
go back for the parade. They gotta be.
But then they
back.
can fly back after,
Yeah.
No, they got to win Miami.
Make a trip out of it.
They want
The-
to win at home. I think it's over.
The Jokic brothers on the beach in Miami.
Oh, tennis player you're talking about? Or his actual brother.
His actual brother, not
Okay.
not him.
Well-
He did win, but not him.
Well, they be hanging out too. You know that?
They could all hang.
What?
out. They all should get together.
What's the tennis player's first name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know tennis.
Him and Nikola hang out.
I never remember his first name until I see it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's his name.
You don't
Terrible with names.
off track a little bit. You remember it was during COVID time.
Probably don't remember.
They told old Joker, the tennis player, he couldn't do something, so he went ahead and bought his own health facility hospital.
Yeah.
So they
He said, "Fuck you guys, I'm gonna do this shit myself."
nonetheless, Jimmy Butler, they gotta have some. They gotta have some fight left, but at the same time,
Novak is the guy's name.
Novak, yeah,
Djokovic.
Novak got the Novak.
No vaccine.
Novak got the Novak.
Because you can't see it.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
That's good marketing, actually.
It's too easy for him. Okay.
What a wild time, man.
You think that's what the medical facility was called?
Novak's here.
No facility?
If you need a vaccine, don't even bother coming here because there's no vax.
We got other medicines, though. Everything else besides
Got
that.
some stuff the horses take. We got other
The horse piss.
There's no-
The ketamine,
From the
dude.
fucking horses that they've been killing at these derbies.
yeah.
That's another conversation, too. Like
What are they doing with these horses?
Like I said earlier, bro.
Why do they gotta kill him? Can't they just do something for him? I'm sure there's a
Just have them
answer.
retire. They don't got to
Yeah,
race anymore.
They can walk.
So I heard something today. This is the explanation. So I guess it's not good for horses to lay down.
Okay.
But my question to that is, cause, well, when they're laying down, I guess something screws up their joints or
Okay.
I don't know. So when they hurt their leg, obviously they can't stand on it all day like they normally do, so they have to lay down. But then the longer they lay down, it screws up their other leg, so they're saying there's no point of living. That's basically what they're saying.
Okay.
That's not good enough for me, though.
They're playing horse god.
Yeah. Maybe
That
that
shit,
maybe
it's
that
just
horse
bad
has
for
got
him.
some fighting him.
Right.
know? I mean, it was a champion, right? Like, you know,
No.
some of these horses, they won something, right? They got to win a
well,
race at some point.
No.
Never?
Not all of them, no.
No, if you got enough money, it's like, yeah, I got a horse. Let's throw him in there.
I got a horse in the race.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yeah, but, like, if you think about it, so, like,
You just spent a lot of time with this horse, too, right?
yeah, exactly.
It's an
I mean,
investment,
it's like-
yeah.
It's more than investment. You, people got to know this horse.
Yeah.
You got to, talk to it and train with it and make it, whatever
They're
they do.
smart as hell, too.
They got to be, right? I mean, some of them look like,
They're
the ones that
they're
do weird
basically
things, but
humans in creature form.
They're intelligent
just
animals.
bigger
I don't know if
dogs.
I could kill one. Unless it was end of life type thing where it's,
Yeah, they're, like, sick,
yeah, all it did is you heard it and now you're like, I'm sorry about this.
Here's something else, too. It's like, okay, you got a pet dog, right? We all got dogs.
Yeah.
It hurts his leg or her leg.
They're just laying there.
I'm going to the
And-
vet and I'm spending $3,000. I'm doing it.
Oh, no,
I'm
not
not
with
putting my
their, not
dog
with their
down.
thunk.
I'm not
Hey,
putting
wait,
my
what?
dog
You
down.
do what?
Their thunk.
No, what'd you say?
I'm not putting my dog down unless it gets that end of the life thing where it just has to.
No,
be.
yeah, no. I'm
Yeah.
I'm talking like
I'll spend my money on my dogs, whatever it needs. I've
Yeah,
spent
that's
a
what I'm
ton of
trying to
money
get to.
on
So
my
it's like
my previous.
your dog breaks his it breaks his leg or bruises it or something. It's got to
Right.
get wrapped.
That's too damn
they're
bad,
still
old
able to
Yeller.
live and
Yeah.
whatever.
That's too damn bad.
Why not the horses?
Back in my day.
Oh, can't lay down. Sounds
Listen.
like a.
So
Sounds
we
like a-
gonna make it lay down.
Yeah, it sounds like a scam to me. Every Western, I think every Western I saw, didn't the horse lay down at night when the cowboy was sleeping?
Oh fuck.
I don't know. Maybe that.
So
I'm
what
not
was
saying
it?
movies
Well-
are accurate,
Well,
but
after that movie, they put him down.
because it laid down too much during the movie.
Shout out Ian Rappaport's horse for winning the race this weekend. Living to
Oh,
see
that's
another
cool.
day.
That's cool. Yeah, good.
Living to
Congratulations.
see another day.
That's why they run so damn fast. They don't want to get shot for not winning.
But
Jeez.
let's get back to. Speaking of running fast, let's talk about the NBA Finals because these boys been. Hey, these guys been moving.
Running, and running.
And running. But I hate to say it, bro.
Don't say it.
We'll get to that. In a
Heat and
second.
7?
We'll get to that in a second. Well, so I need the Heat to win just at least one more for the bet
Heat and 7?
for the bet slip.
There you go.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
My bet was Nuggets 4-2.
Oh.
So literally, when the other night when they were up like 15 or something, I'm like, okay, we're good, because I didn't I knew. Well, it didn't happen yet, but my pick to win the finals was obviously the Nuggets.
Obviously. Come on.
But at that point, I was like, cool, he got there too. It's done.
Done.
But now they might not even get another one. But we shall see tonight. So why don't we help the people, find people at home by making a little money off of this? So, Brennan, why don't we spread the bread here?
Let's do it.
So if you want to make the best profit as you possibly can off your sports bets, look nowhere else other than to our friends over at Betstamp. Betstamp is the best sports gambling tool in the game and provides you the best odds in the market from all eligible sports books in your state and helps you track all your bets across each sports book. So, for example, let's do something we like to call line shopping. Here's what we got tonight. NBA Finals. Miami Heat are down 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets. Here's the lines, folks. Miami Heat money line plus 290 at BetMGM. Denver Nuggets money line minus 350 points bet. I forgot to edit this graphic from last time. Still says puck line, but the spread is 8.5 plus 8.5 at minus 105 for the Miami Heat on points bet. Denver Nuggets minus 8.5 minus 109 on Bet Rivers. Fucking 8 points. It was 9.5 the other day, so
did a little change.
Dropping a little bit. That might be something to keep an eye on. But the total points, if you can't choose a side, the over 209.5 is minus 110 on FanDuel, and the under 210 is at minus 110 on WinBet. 8's a lot, man. But when the Nuggets have been winning, they've been fucking killing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jimmy plus 30. Yeah, he's going to ball his ass off.
Ball out.
Himmy.
It's all him.
Himmy buckets.
Man.
You do that, do triple-double machine, do double-double for Aaron Gordon, do a double-double for Jamal Murray, do a double-double for
Tyler Hero. He's coming back tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's getting 50.
Tyler Hero's getting 50.
For, it's a little late. But the Jack Harlow,
Go ahead.
Fuck.
You'll
Traitor. He's a traitor. Okay, he's a traitor.
He made the Tyler Hero song, but then he showed up to the Boston Celtics
Boston
game.
gear.
Yeah. But if you like, Jimmy Butler's points is set at 26.5. If you like the over, it's minus 108 on Caesars. But if you like under, that number is set at 27.5. The best odds for that are minus 115 on points, but you're thinking over, huh?
Yeah. This is for the season.
This is.
And you know how he plays. He's going to be dog-tired after the game, but he will play his ass off.
That's not a bad bet. But I really want to say with my heart, right? I bet with this too much. More of this than this. And I need to start using this more than this.
Got bet smart here, dude.
I know. Got 8 elimination game. That's a lot of points, man.
With the season on the line,
you know,
I need someone to make a bucket.
And it's not like Denver playing in Denver is a different animal.
Yeah,
but they already done it in this series, in game 2.
Just do it again.
Those odds look pretty good. Minus 105 too. I don't know if I could do it, bro.
Oh.
But I do like, let's take a look at Jokic's lines, okay?
Him too. He's going to ball his ass off.
Points you're saying? Let me see. Excuse me.
He's probably going to get like a triple-double with
all right, well, his over
30 points.
His over-under set at 29.5.
Let me be honest here.
Is Bam going to lock him up a little bit at all?
Let me be honest here. What was it again?
29.5.
I'm going to say under so he get the triple-double.
To get a triple-double.
Right, talking about Jokic?
You get that. Yeah, you get that. If you think he's going to get one, plus 115 on FanDuel. If you don't think he's going to get one, minus 145 on Bet Rivers. So the books don't think he's getting it.
He's got to get it.
I always love when your back's against the wall. That's when your guys perform, right?
That's what I'm saying. Them two guys on screen right there going to play the best basketball they can for the season.
So that being said, I like your pick, man. We're going to go Jimmy Butler over 26.5 points.
Yeah.
Minus 108 on Caesars Sportsbook. So in order to put that bet in, if you're listening and want to sign up for new sports books such as Caesars, if you don't have Caesars yet, click the link in our description. That'll take you to our favorite sports books that we like to gamble on.
We're gamblers.
Go download and make a Caesars account tonight.
Yeah. Just do it.
Put a minimum of $20 on Jimmy Butler over 26.5 points if you want to tail us. Or if you don't think he's going to get that, go ahead and pick the under. Nonetheless, put a minimum of $20 on it on Caesars Sportsbook. And then in that same link, go ahead and click download Betstamp today and become Betstamp verified.
Let's go.
Good luck to whatever bet you make.
He's going to have a good game.
He's got to, right?
He always performs
it's
in
not
these situations.
Right. It's not a good tactic to use, especially in this space, right? You gotta believe in the dogs, man.
Yeah. He is
elimination
the
game,
dog.
back against the wall, win or go home. I don't think he's ready to go home yet.
Probably not.
But shit,
not until the next game.
He might end up going home, but he's putting that ball in the fucking bucket tonight.
Yeah. Jimmy Jordan.
You think that's true?
It's got to be. Everything lines up too well.
Yeah, let me get your thoughts on this. I think we kind of touched on it before, but
we did.
If you want to give the good fine people at home a little explanation if they don't have any idea what we're talking about. So, Jimmy Jordan, could you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, so Michael Jordan was down in, was it Houston?
You know the story, bro.
Texas. Or somewhere in Texas. Could have been Houston. I don't know. I don't do all my research. But Jordan was down there at the time.
It's probably in Houston.
He was doing some things with some women.
Sure.
And might have knocked someone up. Boom, 9 months later. It all lines up with Jimmy's birthday. And she told him, hey, I don't know your dad, but
he might be Michael Jordan.
I got paid off. What?
And you might be really good at basketball someday.
And that's why I'm kicking you out. You're homeless.
Literally. Homeless at 13. Got the boot.
Got the boot.
What?
Do you notice?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Hey, Jimmy
Elaborate
Butler.
more. This is terrible.
Go ahead. Go ahead, brother Brandon. You know this.
From what I remember you saying, it was some situation upon him and the mom's friend at the time not being in good terms.
Don't quote me on it, but it was either him or somebody else.
So basically, she gave him the boot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man,
and now he's a basketball player making millions of dollars.
Hope he's not answering the phone.
What?
I'm really sorry about this.
Maybe he's not, because normally they'll throw players like families on the screen and shit, like the star players. I can't recall ever seeing her.
Never. And you know him now. He takes everything to heart.
Yeah.
I mean, I know his Chicago days, they duffing them up, talking shit to each other, but, yeah. I think he took that pretty personally.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Yeah.
And another funny story, I guess, because he wore 23 in Philly. That was the last team he was on before Miami, right?
Yeah.
So Pat Riley has 23 retired for Michael Jordan, even though he didn't play for the Heat, but just out of respect, whatever. Came out in a video with Jimmy Butler interview, like shopping for shoes or something. He mentioned that Pat Riley actually offered him number 23, and he didn't want it.
Now, do you think it's because He respected the man too much? Or do you think it's because that's his fucking dad?
I respect you, Dad.
Dad, I can't do it. You're the go. Not my go.
Hey, yo, if you put them through split screen side to side, you
Yeah,
can see some similarities.
They look related. Yeah.
Shit talking in the games too.
Yeah, that could be his dad.
There's a good chance. But yeah, man, tell us a story. What's your thoughts on that? 'Cause you're a Michael Jordan guy.
I don't know. I don't know if about in terms of do I think like something Michael Jordan did, or in terms of I don't know anything about the player, so I won't say anything about that. But I don't know.
You don't know Michael Jordan?
Is he his dad or not?
I haven't talked to either of them about this, so I don't know. I haven't seen the DNA results. Maybe like
Someone take a 23
says, yeah, let me find out if Michael Jordan did 23andMe or what's the other whatever the other one's
Like
called.
an ancestry.
Yeah, like whatever the one. Maybe he's not doing that on purpose. He went to all his family and he's like, listen, I don't want anybody on these genealogy sites.
Listen, you know what? No one even tell me.
I got Michael Jordan money. I'll write you a check. Nobody get their DNA checked. We don't need to know where we're from. We're good.
Is this why he's got to sell the team?
He's got what? Oh, Jordan?
Yeah, the Hornets.
He didn't want to give it to Jimmy.
Been paying Jimmy Bucket's mom off.
I heard he has to go play baseball now for a couple of years. Oh wait, that was something.
That was a long
That was
time
the
ago.
gambling. So.
Oh,
I mean,
Allegedly.
allegedly. Oh,
there's some
gambling? No, he's paying Jimmy's mom off. Okay.
Just give her
that's a
the
gamble.
team.
That would make it obvious.
I met this woman. I have no connections to her,
I have
but
no idea who she is.
seemed really nice, so I just gave her a basketball team.
She's
I gave her
definitely-
my shares in a basketball
She's
team.
definitely not Jimmy Butler's mom. Okay.
They don't even look like. Okay. I don't know why you would think that.
Speaking of another sticky situation in the NBA, what the hell's going on with Zion, bro?
What's going on with that draft class? What are we doing? The two best guys in the 2019 draft class? What are we doing?
One wants to be a thug. The other one wants he wants babies with porn stars.
Whoa. I got no words, man. Like what are we doing?
I'll bring up one tweet for those that don't
Don't do
kind
it.
of comprehend. Brandon, if you want to
You gotta do it for the show.
take the sticks here as I try to look this up.
The sticks. So that's why Zion couldn't play. He's playing with something else. Every time on this show, it always comes back to that.
So her name is
What are we doing?
Mariah Mills. Just came out of nowhere. Just started tweeting, just atting Zion Williamson and saying some crazy shit. I can't even find the one I'm looking for because this thing's been going on for like
Days.
3 days now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting off this profile because other stuff's gonna pop up later on that I don't want to. but,
Hey,
don't
don't
need that.
ruin your free pitch, okay?
Yeah.
I
need
can't.
that.
I don't need that in my algorithm.
No.
But nonetheless, long story short, I'll try to summarize this thing up for people that don't know what we're talking about. He was hooking up with this porn star for 1 or 2 years. Bought her place in New Orleans, everything. She was kind of hidden away. And while this was going on, he did the same thing with a different woman.
Oh.
Got them both pregnant.
Damn. And here we are.
And the only reason why we know about this because literally she just went crazy on Twitter.
Basically, yeah. She said, look at this. Oh, me too, by the way. But look at this.
Look at me too, but
Yeah, me too, by the way. But-
gotta promote the links, you know.
yeah, got to. Gotta make your own money somehow.
But I don't know how much of that she's gonna be doing now since she's got a little baby Zion. But
The real thing that got me was
so yeah, go ahead.
she said He knows where his home is with me. Like what? I don't know. I don't know.
She went on Dave's tweet about this guy. It's a mess. But please, Zion and Jock, can you guys please figure this the fuck out?
Take the next
For the
season,
sake of the future of the NBA.
Go call Aaron Rodgers. Find out where that cabin in the dark was, and go sit in a cave or wherever Aaron Rodgers went, and just sit there and contemplate your future.
Even
and
if
get
you
it
guys
all
go
worked
together.
out. Yeah,
No, don't go
that's
together.
probably a bad idea because it's in the dark. They could bump into each other, knock each other out. It's dark.
Because they're going to talk and they're going to give
Yeah,
each other their
we don't
bad
want
heads,
that.
So.
You know,
They can't see nothing. They got no
they
phone.
can talk, but
They
I
can
mean,
talk, though, yeah.
That was cool.
maybe they should stay away from each other. I think
maybe.
it's more, they can go different weeks or something.
Nonetheless, can we just figure it out? Like,
Straighten it out.
Got to be the face of the league soon.
People
okay?
are depending on you. Let's go.
let's talk about the top five players in the league right now. Because I'm not, like, super, like, patriotic or whatever you call it, I guess.
Huh?
But when it comes to this, it's like top five players in the league, bro. List them off right now.
All right, so you got one in the finals. That's Jokic. Bam. I guess we could say.
Doesn't got to be in order. Just go.
Yeah, and this is no order. I guess you could say the MVP, right? I guess we could put him up there. He won MVP.
Joel Embiid, yeah.
Right, that's two. LeBron's still LeBron. You got the other MVP that won 2 years ago, back-to-back, Giannis. Okay. And then I guess Curry. That's five.
How many of those are American, dude?
Only two.
Like, it's not a bad thing for the league.
Not a
don't
bad
get me
thing.
wrong. Like, it's good that we're getting European guys who are actually competing on a high level with the, like, but America's known to be, like, the best
All time.
basketball players in the world.
All time. And usually
Need
there
a little more representation in there.
and usually there's a few from overseas that are like, all right, this is a guy. Hakeem, this is a guy. Oh, guess what? Steve Nash? We don't got to talk about it.
Well,
Dirk, that's a guy.
Well, Dirk's from German.
Yeah, we're talking about overseas.
Oh, you're talking about overseas. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Oh, he's Steve. Well, you got me confused with Steve Nash, but
Steve
Canadian,
Nash, Canadians, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like,
Only because he won MVP.
It's all David Stern's fault.
why is that?
Because he was the one who built the league out around the world, man.
He's trying to help grow the league.
No, but I'm
dude.
saying
Now-
like, that's
now-
not a bad.
It's not a bad thing, but the
at
people that
same
are
time,
where Americans are losing their foothold, they're not going to be able to go and just do whatever they want anymore. Like they got to.
But I'm
There's
saying
a
like,
lot of teams, a lot of countries are getting big at this. good at
Also,
this
Luca
game.
too. He's getting up there.
I was gonna say you could throw him in there as well, but like, we need America. Like, it's cool that all these guys are coming in and they're like playing up to the competition level, like I said, but we got to be doing the same thing.
This is America, damn it. Okay, we better win these goddamn basketball games
Or just be better.
for the country.
Just be better.
That's it.
That's why but that's like why our Olympic teams fucking stink now.
Yeah. Well,
And there's also another guy from France, Victor Wembanyama, coming in.
with a known favorite player,
Who's that?
Rudy Gobert. That's your favorite player.
Where the fuck did you get this from?
It's your favorite player. It's everybody's
When
favorite.
did I ever mention that?
It's everybody's favorite player, actually.
Oh, he's actually my least since he fucking started COVID himself.
He's-
He ruined sports.
he kind of stinks. Okay.
2020, he ruined sports for everybody.
He's just a tall man.
His teammates don't even like him.
No one does. He
So
stinks.
why would I like him?
You like Draymond Green.
I'm cool with Draymond.
And he was able to punch his teammate in the face. So
We don't know what Jordan said.
So.
Maybe he deserved it. We don't know.
maybe he did for wasting
Maybe-
all the
maybe
Warriors' money.
Maybe Jordan Poole went up to him and said, "Hey man, I make more money than you." Bum.
And now they gotta choose between you and Clay.
But
Boom, get
regardless,
knocked out.
regardless, Zion and Jock, can we figure it out? Because you guys are the future of American basketball, essentially. Both from the same area too.
Yeah, they played AAU together.
But you said losing out on money. Speaking of which, Crypto.com, according to Front Office Sports on Twitter, at FOS, Crypto.com committed more than $1 billion in sports sponsorships before last year's crypto crash. Ooh. It holds a 20-year arena naming rights deal in L.A., formerly known as the Staples Center, as we all know. Now, the exchange is suspending its institutional service for U.S. customers, citing the market landscape. Sounds like the Crip is shutting down.
Yeah, as Frank said, I see both sides like Chanel. They did not see both sides. They were spending money and not bringing it in. That's crazy.
So can we officially claim crypto dead? Like the currency?
Dead.
I'm glad I sold out.
Oh,
a while ago.
A sellout?
No, as in like I'm done with it.
Yeah, sellout.
In a good way.
In a good way. Yeah, it got a lot of hype, and then it just crashed.
Some people on Twitter are saying bring Staples Center back, but Maranto, correct me if I'm wrong. Staples shut down too.
The company?
Mm-hmm.
They might have.
I don't know.
Because everything's online. There's no need to get off his shit.
Like I don't know if they're completely shut down. Because it sounds
I don't even remember. I've never seen a Staples around where we are.
Because they shut most of them down, I believe. Like I don't know if the whole company like went under itself or.
No, they still got a. I'm looking on the website.
No, if they got a website, they're still around. Something happened with them, and that's one of the reasons why they had to give them
there's still some stores.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still stores. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shout out Staples for staying
I think
alive.
they closed a bunch of stores.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Probably just
probably
lost money.
and they probably couldn't afford the naming rights anymore.
Yeah.
they're not. I mean, nobody's like.
So that being said, what should they rename the? This is a big venue we're talking about.
Yeah.
Los Angeles is where the Lakers play. I mean,
Yeah.
Clippers play there now, but they're moving.
I'm
to their own
thinking
place
it
for
is kind of big. Yeah. Tank Talk Arena. Yeah.
If we had that money, son, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
You know, we'll store a logo up on the top of the dome, the roof.
A logo.
Tank Talk.
We're not just put a tank up there.
Like a real one.
Yeah, with a speaker.
We don't want to give nobody the wrong idea.
Sounds like a job for Elon Musk. Sounds like Twitter Arena. Here we go.
Tesla.
That would actually be awesome.
He's
I'm
got
not gonna
money,
lie.
doesn't he? He's overbought. He spent too much money on Twitter.
Oh no, you're right.
You might
It's
as well
LA.
spend some extra money on a naming thing.
Dude, the first social media.
The Tesla
platform
Center.
with naming
The
rights
Tesla Center.
No,
Tesla Center.
boring company. Arena.
Or what's his rocket ship called?
Fucking SpaceX.
SpaceX Arena.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
not bad.
That's it.
SpaceX
That's
Arena? That's not bad.
Los Angeles too. That'll sell.
What about the other guy? What's the other guy? He's got the other rocket
Bezos?
ship. Balo.
Who? Bezos.
Jeff Bozos.
Marco Polo Bezo.
What's that guy? What's
boss.
it? What's he? He's
Not no more.
He's Amazon. Has Amazon got any arenas?
They were looking to the Commanders Field for a little bit. I thought I seen.
Well, yeah. At first he was trying to buy them.
But then he was linked to the stadium too, because I think
Yeah.
FedEx is coming up.
And now they got Thursday Night Football, so I don't think they could do that.
I don't see why not.
Oh, you're probably right.
I don't see why not. Why not?
They probably can't.
I don't have the answers, Tank. I don't. I'm
The
just saying,
Netflix
I don't think they
Arena.
can.
There we go.
No one else has done it.
So
Business, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
it's gonna end up being some like terrible, financial institution.
Fucking
It'll be something terrible.
M&T.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
No, they're all right.
M&T's already got Baltimore.
They got Baltimore, yeah.
Yeah, they already got
They
one.
could have two. The Mavericks and the Heat had
They
the same
could.
one.
They could, but they don't have a presence on the West Coast. Their headquarters are in Baltimore. That's
Yeah.
why they're big in Baltimore and Buffalo, obviously. But
I don't know.
What's big? Apple Arena.
yeah, they don't like sports. They
They
got.
got soccer. What are you talking about?
They don't like. I mean, do they have an NFL thing or no? They don't have an NFL.
I don't
Apple
think so.
TV doesn't have an NFL
They
thing.
tried.
Now, if they were doing anything, they'd probably do an MLS thing because
They got baseball.
They got a lot of money in baseball and a lot of money in soccer.
Why not go to NBA?
I know.
Twitter would be awesome because NBA, in like their league, has a good presence on Twitter.
The Kings
Just
play
let
there
you know,
too.
I'm telling you, I hate to say it, America needs to wisen up and let the foreign money in. I'm telling you, that's a big thing. They were just talking about that.
WWE let it happen.
All that stuff going on with the
Their stock is great.
with the PGA and
I was about to say golf did it.
Live.
That happened too.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
You got a lot of golf.
You're
stuff.
a golf guy.
Golf.
Got lots
You
of
don't even know.
lots of great stuff.
PGA
No, I mean, and there's a
Live
lot of
Merge,
money, and I mean, I'm not saying you let all the Russian oligarchs in and all those guys. They all lost. That got canceled all over the world. But I mean, there's a lot of money out there. Saudi Arabia's they're just sitting on it. There's a lot of
Well, they were reporting that they could be having an NFL team within the next couple years.
Holy shit.
I don't know if it'll be like a current team or you can imagine some type of expansion. Not in Saudi, but
No.
somewhere in the U.S.
There.
have the team
well,
in
they
Saudi.
buying a team in the United States.
Yeah.
They have Saudi, you got London.
Which is what-
you got
Sort of like Shad Khan
Germany.
in
Yeah.
London. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Holy
there's a
shit.
ton of money in there. Like, I forget somebody bought in soccer like Newcastle United, and they went from one of the poorest teams to one of the richest teams in like an hour and a half. Put all their money in the stadium, and like so, it's new money. You got to get
They
some
have
fresh
so
money
much
in
money
there.
over there.
You got to get some fresh money into these games.
You could imagine the backlash for NFL.
Oh yeah, people
because,
go
oh my
nuts.
God.
People are gonna lose their marbles.
But people don't realize, like I say this all the time,
That's business, though.
like they own almost everything that we use. Starbucks, they got money.
What?
Nike, they got money.
What?
Nintendo, they got money.
What?
What else do we use?
Money. Money.
Maranto leaves a camera on him while he's looking something.
Well, I'm looking because it's funny. Like you're talking about that. Like there's a big backlash
research.
about
There's a whole list.
about the Bud Light because of whatever. I don't even want to get into it. But so people were like, I'm not buying Bud Light more. I'm gonna go buy Modelo, and then it's the same company. Like
literally.
it's literally
Or I'm gonna
like.
drink Budweiser.
I'm gonna buy
No.
Coors, but Coors for the same reason you're mad at Bud Light. Coors has been doing the same thing for like 20 years.
They
And
all do
I'm
the
not
same
even. I
thing,
don't want to make it
basically.
about that. It's like if you're gonna be mad at something, like get
At
out
least
your
do
little
some-
phone
Yeah.
and Google it and find out why you're mad and realize what you're doing. Like don't look stupid because
Like there's quote unquote dirty money and like everything.
there's dirty money everywhere.
Everything.
Corporations are dirty money to begin with.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Even on this podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
man, I don't know about that.
We don't have any dirty money.
So far, I know it's clean.
Well, guess what? My
We don't
hands
have,
are
we don't have
dirty,
any money.
and I touch
So-
the money.
Sorry.
So
Sorry to have the dirty money.
We'll have some type of money soon.
Okay. That'd be good.
okay.
I'd be happy with that.
Saudi, if you're listening,
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take your money.
new studio.
There you go. We'll name it whatever you want.
Just leave it emerge. But put an eagle on it.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of cool stuff though. It's gonna, a lot of cool other stuff. You didn't even miss. You got the whole pro tech. You're a golfer. You're a big golfer now. You're worried about the PGA.
It makes it
and
better, dude. Like, what are we talking about?
Canadian Open was great. There's so much exciting stuff. People
Yeah,
say,
I
there's
ain't
nothing to
that
talk
too
about
deep
in
into
sports. There's so much good stuff right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
we keep going along here.
In baseball.
But I'll tell you what,
no
we're
baseball?
going into some dark days coming up soon. I mean, we're only gonna have baseball. This is the finals. This is the finals week. Hockey's gonna be done.
Yep.
Basketball could be done tonight. Very well could be.
Could be.
I gotta start watching baseball.
I know. Well, like I said, I start watching during once the All-Star weekend comes along. That's my favorite part.
That's it. That's all I watch.
Home run derby.
Maybe the playoffs. Maybe.
I'll get into it in a little bit. But at that time, football's already started. So
Yeah, that's where it usually loses me. Yep.
I'll get into baseball up until preseason in August. So baseball has me for a good month.
Good old month of
You
July.
got me for a solid month. But, speaking of football, though, we're officially 87 days away. I'll clap it slow because it's a long time.
still too long. Now, hear me out.
Regular season, though, I'm talking about.
Yeah, hear me out. Love summertime.
Summer's great. Summer's a great time.
The only thing to watch is baseball. There's golf, too. Golf.
Yeah,
Golf's cool.
Now we're starting to get into it, so.
Yeah.
I'm a soccer guy, and I can't even watch that much MLS.
You know?
Boom. there we go.
Even with Lionel Messi, because he's not in every game. He's only in one game.
That's true.
So
They
that
should,
game, okay.
They should work it out in his contract where he can play every game.
He just comes out waves.
Just travel.
It's like, hello everyone, I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Is that what he sounds like?
No, I don't. I don't know what he sounds like. He doesn't talk. He doesn't. He's not a great communicator.
We're all,
Very
Even-
good on
even-
social media, though.
we're all in the same boat.
Is he big on? I don't think he just posts a lot of pictures.
No, it's you know how when he meets fans?
Yeah, he's okay with that stuff.
No, he doesn't touch anyone.
No, I think he's got
The women, in fact.
Well, he's very
No,
conscious.
no
of that.
allegations.
He's very like.
So you know how I take a picture later?
Keanu Reeves
Right,
does.
the waist.
Keanu Reeves does the same thing.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't like he doesn't want anybody coming back.
Very,
like
very
he-
respectful.
he
Doesn't even
grow
want to
me
test
up
it.
or anything. But I also think like there's always been rumors that he's like on the spectrum for something, like
Well, aren't we all?
yeah, because like he's just like just so
What do you
focused.
mean?
There's a lot of like he's on the spectrum for like autism. There's a lot of rumors just in terms of
Are we all?
like weird stuff about him. I mean, no, it's never been confirmed, but there's just
Yeah.
people like look at him and this kind of the way he interacts with people, even on the pitch. It's like he's not really very interactive with his teammates and stuff like that. And some guys that have, that he's played with, kind of talk about that.
All right,
So,
we're diving back to the wrong
Sorry about
football.
that.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
You already had your segment.
I did.
Okay?
Sorry about that.
But I would say, I think his wife is just longtime friends, like since they were kids. That's a good
What are
story.
you talking about?
Messy.
Yeah.
Methy.
Oh, them two?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good for them, I guess. I don't know.
Good sport, dude. Okay? That means she's a real one. When he wasn't a big soccer player star, she was there. Just supporting him.
Well, she might have been there for him, but Isaiah Rodgers might not be there in terms of the NFL.
What is wrong with people?
So we talked about it last week after the show. Breaking news happened during the show.
We forgot to report it.
We read into it after the show.
We're a bunch of stooges.
there
Our
was-
fault.
there was
My
a-
bad.
There was a Colts player who was connected to sports gambling.
Unidentified at first. Was confirmed a starter,
Was
not a star.
Was rumored. Someone made up a rumor it was Michael Pittman, so everyone was losing their mind on Twitter, I seen.
I would have too.
But it turned out no one really made it official other than the man himself, Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah.
Put out like a statement, pretty much saying like, "Oh, like I fucked up, whatever, this and that. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes."
You basically said what you wanted to hear.
And so then everyone else was like, "Oh, well, so it was you." So the story with that, we're still learning more as we go along here, but he did not make the account.
No.
It was one of his affiliates. That's the term they use. One of his affiliates.
My cousin.
Turned out to be his cousin. Made a FanDuel account under the cousin's name. Isaiah used it. Not even just like away at home, whatever. He used it in the Colts facility.
Didn't we learn with the Lions? Like, all right, they did that. Okay. Not even like Calvin Ridley, but like the Lions. It just happened. Now what are we doing? Still doing it.
This was last season.
I know, but like, didn't.
But he thought he had it figured out. It wasn't his name. But little did they know that like they really pick up the location pin every time you log into the app. If you go on FanDuel right now, it'll check your location.
I was about to say, if you go on most apps nowadays,
Well, they
Right.
have
Cannot
to.
use your location.
They have to because you can't
If you're-
use
you
it
can't
if
bet in
you're in a
certain
place that
states,
you're not
yeah.
allowed
Exactly.
to bet.
So he was literally they know damn well his cousin ain't at the fucking Indianapolis Colts practice facility.
not him.
The bets he would put down, I guess he put like hundreds of bets in. small amounts like $10 a parlay, whatever, that involve the Colts. But now this is one of the intriguing parts about it is, did he bet like with the Colts or did he bet against them? Because if he bet against them, he won those damn parlays. We fucking stunk.
Yeah, well, he was gonna win either way. You know what I'm saying?
Unless he bet like himself, like how many touchdown passes he was going to throw.
Well,
He can't throw.
he's on the defensive side.
What were we talking about? I thought we were talking about
Oh
Aaron.
my God.
I'm sorry, I was looking something up.
What is your problem?
Who were we talking about?
Colts player Isaiah Rodgers.
Oh, you said Rodgers. I only heard Aaron. I heard Aaron Rodgers.
That's all you think
I mean,
about, huh?
he could be betting.
God.
He's in your fucking dreams, isn't he? Or nightmares. Or
I
whatever you
heard
wanna call 'em?
Rodgers. That's a common name. I'm sorry.
Isaiah.
God
Isaiah.
damn it. I'm just gonna hit stop recording now. Fuck this.
Oh, okay. Don't ruin it for the rest
And
of
I
us.
know I'm ruining it for the rest of you. God damn it.
Listen,
He's
you
gonna-
had your own
and he's
segment
gonna, and you
about
know what he's gonna
Messi.
do? He's gonna go and he's gonna make this into a fucking TikTok. I bet. Me not paying attention. God damn.
No, it's a bad look for the program.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm a bad looking guy. What can I say?
But Isaiah Rodgers,
Isaiah Rodgers, no relation to Aaron.
none. I don't even think Rodgers is spelled the same. No
Well,
D.
I
No
couldn't
D.
hear. I couldn't hear the.
Which he's
spelling.
not going to be playing this season.
No,
'cause,
it doesn't sound like it.
and I think the suspension is going to be heavier than the Jameson Williams and probably the Calvin. I don't even know if he's going to play in the league ever again.
I think they're going to have to just because of
They're trying to make an example.
they got to make an example of him because especially if he was betting on the premises, that's bad.
Like, at least Ridley was like at home, whatever.
Yeah.
Jameson Williams was betting on a different sport at a hotel, whatever.
Yeah, it's just getting worse.
Um,
Even though it's happening at the same
but,
time,
like,
that was when they're figuring it out. But still,
there's no loopholes around it. They're gonna get you. They're gonna like. There's no other ways around this. They're gonna get you.
They kind of have to get you because the biggest concern that everybody had, and even like on the government level, with having this type of sponsorships and gambling allowed, making it like whatever permittable, and you can have endorsements in the NFL. The one thing that was said is like, all right, well, you got to make sure that like the owners aren't betting, the players, people within the organizations. It's like Vegas. Like you can't get yourself in trouble if you work in Vegas in a casino. Like if you get caught with drugs and stuff, you lose your gambling permit to work in the industry, and you're just out. You ain't getting it back.
Yeah.
Like they have to come down hard on these guys because they can't have some big controversy come up that players were gambling or coaches or owners were gambling. They've got them. The penalty for those guys would be like significantly worse than just the average dude.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna make an example out of this. It's like, just don't even bet. Like
Just
EJ
don't do
Speed, he's a linebacker for the Colts, and he was asked about everything, and he's like, I'll admit, like the way they word like the policies, like yeah, you could bet on other sports, you can still bet, but it's like fine print. There's more to it.
There always is, yeah.
Because they can bet on other sports, and it depends on their location. But, like, wouldn't you even think, like, don't even test that shit. Like, EJ Speed said, don't even try to bet at all.
Don't.
Because they're going to find a way to get you.
They always do. Track record shows.
Yeah, so
They're going to find out.
there was rumored that there is other players that are on this list and everything, so not Cole specifically. It could be, but I feel like there's going to be more on the horizon here.
So they're out the league, huh? Just all of them?
I have no idea because,
All going to the XFL.
well, I'm sure, okay, let's say fucking Patrick Mahomes bets. We know damn well they ain't.
They probably wouldn't announce that.
They'd
You
find
know-
a way. They would hide it. Like again, the Michael
what I mean.
Jordan go play baseball for a
Like
couple
that,
years.
he is the
Like,
face of the game right now.
You
Right.
just tore your ACL.
So I'm sure they're
whatever.
gonna-
Like, it'll be
Yeah.
like it'll be something. They know what they have to do, but they also are they can sacrifice a relatively unknown versus.
Right. But it
a
just-
top 10 player in the league.
It just sucks because, like, I'm sure Stephon Gilmore is fucking thrilled for the reason that he got traded when he did.
Mhm.
Because if this would have happened, if Gilmore was still on the team, there's no way they trade Stephon Gilmore. Doesn't matter the
No.
circumstances. But now, I mean, this. It's you got to make the best of your opportunities, right? Or what's the term I'm looking for? Whatever player is out and next man up. It's a next man up league, man.
Next man up.
So there's a good amount of rookies in the cornerback room right now. That just opens a big door, a big opportunity for whoever's up next.
Huge.
They got Juju Brents, Darius Rush,
What?
one other guy. I still think they got to sign
One
a
other
veteran
guy.
guy. There's a few names on the market. I mean, Marcus Peters is still out there.
Forgot about him.
This traditionally isn't like a move that Ballard would make.
For a cornerback?
A cornerback, but like a veteran name like Marcus Peters, he would just like, okay, I got guys here. We're going to fucking just elevate them and give them the opportunity.
Yeah, the Colts are pretty much a draft team.
Yeah.
They do everything through the draft.
But I think it comes down to they need to sign a Marcus Peters or some type of veteran on that market.
Just at least to put some knowledge on the rookies,
Right.
younger guys.
It's only going to help them. But, yeah, it's just sad because this was going to be like – this could have – potential breakout season for Isaiah Rodgers.
Well, no, it's not. Boo-hoo. He did it to himself.
He did.
It's always something.
Speaking of it's always something, Saquon Barkley got franchise tagged.
Well,
What'd you just
I was looking something up.
what did you just finish? Sir?
Saquon just finished not going to minicamp.
Here he goes again.
Trying to look up Saquon Barkley.
Jeez
What we're talking about.
Louise, you
Trying
know
to be involved in the conversation and not fucking up. Sorry.
that's strike three.
Aaron, what's his name?
Saquon, dude.
Saquon Aaron Rodgers?
Barkley.
Oh my God.
Saquon
Anyways, his
Rodgers?
quads are massive, and he's not getting a massive contract like he wants because he's a running back in the NFL in the year of the Lord 2023. He's not getting paid.
There you go. That's the story. So he in his statement in his recent interview, he claimed that he's not attending mandatory mini camps. Which, okay, so I see
I don't think he knows what mandatory means.
both sides of the story here, or both sides of the spectrum.
No, you don't.
For Saquon's reasons, I see and understand. Okay, like I was hurt, but what did this team do, and what did the quarterback that you just paid do when I wasn't here?
Yeah, he was the vocal point of that offense. You know, it's
When
kind of
he,
hard
when he,
to.
when he was there, right?
Yeah,
That's the point I'm getting to. So I definitely see that from his side.
that's also what Austin Eckler did. He said, "Hey, I get all these touchdowns. I am the offense. What are we doing?"
Which, yeah, I feel like Austin Eckler, that's another story.
Yeah.
Like, literally in the top 5 of reception touchdowns.
Yeah.
Doesn't even play that position. So I feel like,
Yeah.
you got to give him the bag. But now
And then Dalvin Cook getting cut.
right. But now from
Like, what are we doing with these running backs?
from the Giants' perspective,
Okay, Giants.
it's like, yeah, like, you haven't stayed healthy pretty much since we drafted you. This was like your
Oh,
probably first full year being healthy, right? That we can remember at least.
pretty much, yeah.
And you lived up to your potential. Like, this is what you're supposed to do on this team. Do it again. Show us some consistency that you can stay healthy and impact the game like you have. This will be another prove a year, and then we'll pay you.
But also, I will say, with how they use him and the teams he had to go through, meaning the Giants, they didn't really have anyone.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really help him out. Kind of like the same thing with McCaffrey in Carolina. It's like, all right, you're the focal point,
And you're gonna deal with it.
and then boom, all these injuries. It's like, okay, well, you're the problem. Send him out. Now he's in San Fran, living the best life.
Literally.
Literally.
So, do you think the Giants should give him the money? Now that I kind of explained both sides of the argument here and both perspectives.
Because I would say he said himself he's not looking for record money.
Right.
He just wants to get paid respectively and fairly
Yeah.
on both sides. So I feel like you should just pay him. But also, business-wise, the running back market, probably the lowest it's ever been.
I would say, because, I mean, we got a 27-year-old Dalvin Cook, a free agent in June.
Just cut. Cut for nothing.
And I do, in my opinion, it is a little over-exaggerated and, I guess, blown up when it comes to the ages of these running backs.
Yeah. Like, I know the lifespan of a running back's career usually isn't that long, but they're just shortening it even more.
And it blows my mind because, like, back then, obviously, if the players did get hurt, it takes them longer to heal and make a comeback. Some of them, ACL, you're done. You're not even playing a game no more.
Yeah.
ACL now, shit, you're back in fucking 5 months. Not even.
Yeah, with the right rehab and shit, yeah.
So it's like I don't think age should really make it. If you're productive, which Dalvin Cook has shown, right?
Yeah. Definitely has shown.
Like why the fuck just pay him, especially if he's making that much of an impact on your offense. Which is why it's kind of good. It's going to be interesting when Jonathan Taylor's contract. This is his contract year.
Yeah, he's not getting paid. No way. No way. Just where the market's at. No way.
But like he deserves.
He definitely
it,
does.
You know what I
but
mean?
Yeah.
But it's like I don't think he's gonna cause like a stir or anything.
No.
Like in a positive way. Like he's not gonna be like, oh well, I need this or I'm out.
Yeah.
Type of thing. I don't think he's not
Team player.
He's not that type of guy.
Not saying they aren't, but yeah.
But yeah, this market really has changed. It just blows my mind that like 27 is old as fuck.
Yeah. Speaking of, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah.
If I'm a running back in the league, I'm old as fuck.
As fuck. You've been in the league for about at least 4 years. At least. You're done.
That's the thing. How long? Cook's only been in the league for. It hasn't even been 7 years.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It just blows my mind how. Well, I guess there's hope for the running back position now, since I mean, we've seen Bijan and Jahmyr Gibbs get drafted in the first round. With picks what, 9 and 12, or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that.
7 and 12.
But it's like, we've had first rounders before. It's just not consistent. So, because Saquon was probably the last one.
He might have been, and he was a top 3 pick.
Yeah.
Another thing to think about too. Do you think Jerry Jones kind of fucked this market up with Zeke? Because after Zeke got paid, he
Probably.
wasn't as productive as he was before he got that payday. And now look where he's at.
Where's he at?
You know where he's at. I don't got to answer that question.
He's just training. Trying to get a job in this shitty
It's
market.
just sad to see, bro. It's like
Because they got him and Lenny, too, as free agents.
Lenny's a free agent.
They're not bad. Like, they're a solid starter on any team. I don't know.
And especially the way the position is, too. Like, not even just market-wise. Like, every team has, like, a solid backup that they split the touches with.
Yeah. It's very much a two-system back now for all teams. Maybe besides the Titans, but
Well, they drafted Spears. He's supposed to be a guy.
oh, they did.
potentially.
They did. You're right. A little fast guy.
Yeah. So I don't know. future looks a little dark for the running back position. But maybe it
Sad.
doesn't. Like I said, Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson, first-round picks. Because when's the last time, off the top of your head, when's the last time there was 2 running backs picked in the first round in the same draft? It's been a while.
I don't know.
Exactly.
What were the running backs during Saquon's year? Probably Dalvin Cook.
Might have been, actually.
I don't know.
I don't remember off the top of my head either, but
Yeah,
they're not washed, bro.
feel bad for the running backs.
Like dynasty leagues,
They go off.
like I've been doing some mock drafts.
They drop
You
it
could
too.
wait. You could wait. Unless you get like Jahmyr, Bijan, McCaffrey, Taylor, or Henry, even Chubb. Yo, you could wait. Like I seen some Kenneth Walker has fallen like 6-7 rounds. Brees Hall too.
I feel like there's just so many good running backs too.
There is. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens there, but I do believe that Saquon should get paid. Doesn't got to be top of the league or nothing, but
Just pay him.
he deserves, especially after last season. Like you get a full season with him, you make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
In off season, like okay, you drafted Jalen Hyatt, you signed Paris Campbell.
Yeah.
I feel like they brought 1 or 2 other receiver targets in, whatever. I mean,
probably.
Darren Waller,
Darren Waller
but still,
is a guy.
out of those guys, who's still gonna be the vocal point?
The motherfucking running back.
Exactly. So, well, speaking of running back, still, we kind of touched on Dalvin Cook. We'll talk a little bit more about him right now, since there is 2 teams connected to him: Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos. Which team makes the most sense for him to sign with?
So, like, the Broncos would be cool because him and Javante kind of like speed and power.
People forget he got hurt early last year.
Yeah, he's a guy.
He's projected
Anyways.
to be great too last season.
Miami's very much like San Fran. Same system, almost copy and paste.
Yeah, same running backs.
Yeah. And they got Christian McCaffrey and saw the success they had there. So, if Miami gets Dalvin Cook, kind of similar. Not saying they're the same player, but he's going to be productive in the offense.
Yeah, impact-wise for sure.
Yeah. And also, that's more star power on that offense. Take it away from Waddle and Tyreek Hill. That's nuts. That'd be nuts. I think Andy's from Miami.
Yeah, well, I guess it was a big deal years ago when he committed to Florida State.
Yeah.
People weren't happy about that.
No, they weren't.
I want him to go to Miami to be the Hurricane, but here's my argument. Here's my argument for the Denver Broncos.
Okay, here we go. Sean Payton. All right, good argument. That's all you got to say.
Yeah.
That's it.
To elaborate a little bit,
All right, go ahead. Elaborate on it then.
what was one of the best things in his offense that his quarterback Drew Brees, who similarities to Russell Wilson, what was most effective about that offense?
I think he always had a running back, at least one.
Not even that, but what play was effective? The play action.
Maybe the play action. You got to have a good run in order to have good play action, in order to have a good passing game. That's football.
And what worked in Seattle, too, when Russell Wilson was there, when they had that run?
They had Marshawn Lynch. They had some receivers.
Play action, baby.
Play action.
You put Dalvin Cook back there with Javonte Williams, there's going to be some attention on those guys.
It's going to be some play actions.
I guess it just comes down to the money, but Walmart got that money. That ain't a problem.
They got it. Right?
So, like, at first I didn't understand Denver. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
What?
they got P. Ryan and Javonte Williams. I think they'll be okay, but if you throw Dalvin Cook in there,
They just want speed, at least.
upgraded that offensive line, too.
Yeah, they needed to.
Maybe the campaign is on again.
Broncos country.
Last ride.
Jeez.
Maybe the ride is back on if Dalvin Cook goes there. We shall see, but if I had to pick one, no, it's Miami for me.
Has to be Miami. Gotta be.
That makes the most sense to me.
Gotta be.
He posted a picture the other day of him at he's walking to the tunnel at the Dolphin Stadium. Dropping little Easter eggs.
How do you think he got there?
He was born there.
Somebody in the stadium?
Oh.
In the tunnel?
Maybe.
No, I'm saying somebody probably let him in.
Bro, no, this was after the game last year.
Oh. Oh,
He wasn't just there.
Oh. Anyway, speaking about being there, D-Hop, visiting teams. The Titans and the Patriots were the only ones he visited so far.
He made it public on his Instagram story. He was in Nashville. He was in a Sprinter van.
Yeah. The big-ass TV saying, "Welcome, D-Hop." Him edited in the jersey.
Jersey swap with the Titans uniform. They say, "Hey, D-Hop, we'll give you a ride." Also, like, this is how cool you would look in a Titans uniform.
Now, hear me out. Cool jerseys. I don't think he goes there.
It don't make sense.
It doesn't. Quarterback, okay. Organization, okay. Like what? Basically, everything he said he wanted isn't there. Besides cool jerseys, but that wasn't on his list.
So he drops the top 5 quarterback list of quarterbacks he'd want to play with.
Who was on it?
What was it? Allen, Hurts, Mahomes, Lamar.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Don't know who the fifth one is.
There was
Sorry to the fifth one.
Probably Joe Burrow. If I had to guess.
Probably. Yo, no way.
But yeah, then a couple days later, I actually just want to get paid, son.
I just want
So
to
I'm
pay
gonna
today.
go visit the Titans and the Patriots.
Patriots one makes sense because him and Bill are friends.
Yeah, but the only way he goes there is if they got to sell him on Mac Jones, or if he, like, in his mind thinks that Mac Jones could be that guy.
I don't think it'd matter. Because hear me out. With his radius, you just got to get it near him. Like, boom. The Julio effect. Just get the ball near him, he'll catch it somehow, some way.
I agree with that, but as a fan, do you really want to see,
No.
like, okay, primetime games, D-Hop and playing for a shitty team? Like, don't get me wrong, he's going to get, like, in the first drive, he's going to get 4 receptions and fucking 60 yards.
Boom.
All, like, highlight plays and shit.
Boom.
But
Juju's there.
You ain't going to see him in the postseason.
Well, maybe you will. Maybe Bill's like, hey, you'll be the guy. You're the reason why we're going to make it there.
Dan Orlovsky suggested Philadelphia Eagles today.
If they somehow get him, they're in the Super Bowl again.
You remember how they vetoed Chris Paul to the Lakers?
They're going to veto that.
If fucking DeAndre Hopkins gets signed to the Eagles, Roger Goodell, please put veto. Are you kidding me?
Actually, I wouldn't be mad because
I wouldn't
it's
either.
not
That'd
the
be awesome.
Chiefs.
No, that'd be awesome.
It's not the Chiefs. That'd be my only thing. Because, like, of course we let him go to the Chiefs. They got speedy guys in them. Bam, they got D-Hop. Of course.
They drafted another guy, too.
Yeah.
Rashee Rice, right?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
They still have Tony.
Completely
And they
forgot.
drafted Sky Moore last season.
Yeah.
It's like all speedy guys.
And they signed, I found out they signed Richie James. Remember Richie James, Giants?
Yeah, didn't we talk about him?
Earlier? No.
No, not earlier, just in general. Like, I felt like we talked about him for a different reason. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
I don't. I think he just went to the Titans. I mean, I like how they're doing like college recruit visits, like they for the NFL guys now. I think it's kind of cool seeing that and them posting all this shit.
Yeah, for the social media.
Maybe he just wanted to take a trip to Nashville.
Maybe it's like Odell. He did that too. He was just around town.
He did, yeah. He was going around.
Is that the new thing?
I love it. Content-wise, I love it.
Are the running backs going to do the same thing? No.
It's fucked up.
Listen, it's not my choice. I'd be like, yeah, Zeke, do a video right now of you in Cincinnati. I don't know. I just picked a place.
Which he might go. I don't know.
No one knows.
But nonetheless, though, I don't think he's going to Tennessee or New England. It's going to end up being one team in the AFC North.
No.
I got two in mind.
The AFC North?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the family reunion at the Bronton. Can't do it.
Could be the Cleveland Browns.
And then Ravens make sense.
It makes sense.
But,
Lamar was on his list. I didn't see Deshaun Watson on there.
Yeah, well, just pay D-Hop. Let him go on a good team. Pay him decent amount.
So you're a Bills fan. Yeah. Brother Brent, what is your pitch for the Buffalo Bills to sign DeAndre Hopkins right now?
All right, so you got Von Miller there. You worked out with him all off season. He probably pitched everything to you.
So you don't got to say nothing.
I ain't gotta say nothing. We got a good team, good head office. You got good teammates. You got good community. You got good everything. All right.
Everything you had on your list.
Besides the weather, that wasn't on your list.
Weather was not on the list.
So let's come to the Bills and win a Super Bowl, huh? 2-1.
You've done everything else.
Everything else. Be like Von Miller. Be like Odell. Go to the not-so-pretty team. Try to be different and win some. Make a change.
Make a change, D-Up.
Make a change.
Yeah, I just don't see it being Tennessee or New England. Neither one makes sense to me.
Neither one makes sense. He goes to Pittsburgh.
What's one sport we didn't really touch on today? We covered a lot of ground today.
We talk about hockey.
Talk about hockey. They had a little brawl the other night.
Super Brawl.
It's kind of cool. The only game I watched in the Stanley Cup so far, and of course it's got to be that one. I'm not complaining. That was awesome.
Last few seconds of the game. They say, you're going to push me while I'm shooting, dude? I could have tied the game for overtime. Oh, fuck you, dude. Boom! All right, they just went in it.
Fans were throwing trash and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hockey.
And that's the show, I think. It was a shame we didn't get David. I was really looking forward to seeing that or having
same.
that conversation. Maybe next time, but
yeah, get him on an NFL team, dude. Give him a chance.
I was watching his highlights. He
could throw. He could throw the ball.
Fucking run too. Right, he's got UConn's quarterback rushing record in a single season.
That's kind of what quarterbacks are now. Dual threat. Gotta be able to do everything.
It's kind of crazy because he like just missed that window where mobile quarterbacks were like a thing, like accepting, I guess.
Did he?
2019 or 2018, yeah. That's when Lamar and everybody was coming in.
Yeah.
He literally just, I don't know. Nonetheless, don't forget to follow us on our socials at TankTalk_pod to stay up to date with everything Tank Talk. We are up to a lot of things. We've been pretty busy. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
We got selected to be on
We're
the
up to something.
We've been selected to be on the Madden covers.
Yeah, we did. Mine was awesome. Yours was awesome too. but you didn't have a blue light in your hand.
Oh, what?
A little beer.
You still you're still buzzing off that champagne.
Off the bubbly. Feeling a little bubbly. Buble.
Yeah, we might have some breaking news coming up within the next week or two in terms of this show. So stay tuned on that at Tank Talk _pod.
Yes, sir.
We announced, if you remember, a couple weeks back, we announced our jersey winner. He did select his jersey, and a lot of people listening probably aren't going to be happy with his selection. The locals, at least.
Patriots.
Yeah, he's getting a Mac Jones jersey. Some people aren't happy about this, but
I got nothing to say.
you know,
It could have been worse.
Tank Talk's for everybody. You know what I mean? Tank Talk's for everybody.
For the people.
But all right, we thank you guys for pretty much everything. We wouldn't be here doing this if nobody tuned in. So thank you guys for giving a damn and following along here. Shout out to Man City for winning the championship this past week.
For the city. For the man.
Thank you, Maranto, for debuting your soccer segment. Might be one and done. We'll see.
Yeah,
But
we might never get that again. So.
I think you just kicked us right off.
Sorry.
He said, yeah, we're not getting it again. Boom.
Never
Cut
doing
us
this show
off.
again. Didn't get canceled.
Didn't get canceled.
The producer just unplugged us.
That was it.
What was it? Richie's footy thoughts?
Richie's
Richie's footy.
Thoughts.
fetish.
Yeah.
What?
Get to work on the graphic.
It's just a foot popping up.
Just a foot and that soccer
your-
ball that doesn't look like any soccer ball that's ever been used.
With your face on the big toe.
Having a little thought bubble in there.
Yeah.
Here's my thoughts.
There we go. That's it. We just made it. A foot
right
with
on.
the face on the
I
toe.
think so. That
With
might
a
be-
soccer
Open my
ball that
Canva
doesn't look
app.
like a soccer
Open my
ball and a
Canva
thought
app and
bubble.
we'll be good to go.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week.